Okay, I'm here with Alex, and we've been discussing the fact that some customers struggle to measure the slopes in their gardens for the garden studios, because that's one thing about the studios, they don't have to be completely level, do they?
No, they don't. They can sit on very sloped ground, 1.5 meters at one end. We did one not long ago, and it was 1.5 meters off the ground, and then it went onto the patio. So that's normal for us. That's what the studio is. Slopes on these legs, and we can adjust them legs.
But so from our point of view, knowing what the slope is a help, because then we know what materials to bring.
Yeah, because if you have got a big slope, even if you haven't got a big slope, you might need steps. So we can sell you steps. We have steps, on the menu that are available.
Right.
But it would help us work out what to bring material-wise.
Okay.
So what we're going to show is where's the studio going to go. So I'm going to just quickly, if you were a customer. So you need to work out the size of your studio, only roughly. So let's say, ignoring this tree, 1 foot was going there, so we decided that's... I mean, this isn't ideal, but you can see this is the sort of site that we could build a studio on. It's dipping, it's fallen away, it's the bottom of somebody's garden. They've had it cleared and they're saying to us, do we have to get it perfectly level? Well, to get this site perfectly level would be difficult to move. You'd have to move, like a ton of soil over there.
Right.
So what you're wondering is, if I build it on here, will I need steps?
Yeah.
If you look at this concrete plinth here, there'll be in gardens where we could have a concrete plinth like that.
Yep.
So we could build off that. So how do we find the size? So let's do 2. Let's go off the concrete, but let's go off here first. So if it's QCB, obviously I know all the sizes. I'm building it, so you could get the sizes. You don't have to be accurate. You don't have to be really accurate here.
So what are you measuring there? Just roughly
that's the outside of the building there. This is for a 12 by 8. Say we were going to put a 12 by 8 here. Again, that's roughly the outside of the building. And then we could measure off that. That's roughly the outside of the building.
So it's about 9 foot.
Yeah, it's about 9 foot that way. Sorry, 650 that way.
Okay.
So that's told you.
So they're in rough position at the moment.
They've told you that you're roughly square. So what you're now trying to do is find out what the slope is. So we've just been to Screwfix and bought a string line.
A string line, is that what they're called?
Yeah, that was about £5. So we'll just tie the string line on there. So that's on there now. So the string line's on there. And then the other thing we've bought is a little, what we call a line level.
Okay.
So take our line level out of the packet. You can get these off Amazon for £2.
Okay.
If you're not sure, give us a call. We'll sort one out for you. So that is going to hook on the
line.
On the line.
So a washing line.
So we are going to come over to the other corner. Now that looks reasonably level, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Well, sometimes it can be deceiving that it's very level, or it can be very out, especially when you haven't got any, like here, fence panels or
the thing is as well, customers send us photographs, but it's very hard to tell on a photograph.
So you can see that what we're going to do is pull on that until we see the bubble.
All right. Yeah.
So there's.
So it is that diagonal's fairly level, is it?
So there you go. So look at that. Now, wouldn't you have thought that was up a hill there? And yet, by the time we get up, the undulation in the ground, by the time we get to here, we're not far out at all. So we can measure that. 200 mil. 200 mil is what step?
Okay, that's about 8 inches.
Yeah, but we
10 inches.
We can go to here with our level, where say if we decided that the door was going to be in the middle.
Hang on, let's caught a little bit here. That's it.
Take it down.
So you just take it down until the bubble
Yeah, but
is in the middle.
I would have thought that was high, but it's just showing you that it's pretty level. This ground is pretty level. Right, go down just a tad and it's out the lines. Come up just a tad and it's out the lines. So that tells us, if you were building on there, you know, if we wanted to scrape that little bit of soil out, which is not a lot, and another high point, we're going to be perfect height.
All right. Okay.
Nice. But if it was the other way around, at least we know, and we can make provisions for braces to make sure your studio is strong, and make provision for steps.
Right.
So the other thing that we could do, we might
So like you said earlier, if somebody had a concrete,
we might want a 16-foot studio. The only way we can get a 16-foot studio
is to go onto the concrete.
Yeah. Wrap myself up in this. So we're now up high. So push that across. Let's pretend we've measured 16 foot. We got our string line back on. Get rid of the pesky branches. Put the string line
That
on.
just hooks on, doesn't it?
Just hooks onto your string line. So if you're going off that concrete, you've got to allow 75mm for your foot. It's going to be over there.
Or the 75, is that why you've tied it slightly high?
Yeah, so you could tie it to a brick or anything and just stack the bricks up, or anything heavy, so you can just get the line taut.
Right.
So then you get your tape measure.
So you've got the bubble in the right place, and that is about
270mm. But what we could use there is, because it's on concrete, we would use one of them feet, a steel feet.
You'd use a steel foot,
as opposed to the concrete feet.
and then here you'd have a concrete foot for the soil.
So what you would find here is you're going to need a step into the studio. It's too high to step up to comfortably. So if somebody was measuring that with this,
So it's actually really quite simple. It's a bit
there's three things
old school.
These three items cost
So
a tenner.
tape measure, the line, and the plumb.
If you want to know,
level
if you want to be really accurate. And as I say, this is how they built the pyramids. String lines. They are very, very accurate.
Right. Great. Thank you.